reconnecting, and I think we are live. So probably a lot of you guys right now are sleeping and probably gonna catch this stream later on today. So all I'm planning to do here is we're gonna be cleaning the skimmer cup. Then after that we're gonna be cleaning the algae scrubber. I'm a little dizzy since I quit smoking cigarettes, so my brain's all over the place. So yeah, so we're gonna be cleaning the algae scrubber, and the biggest job here today is I gotta remove all the stuff in the sump right there, because I gotta lower those rocks, remove the egg crate that I got down there, so I can basically remove this rock out of here and put it over there. So where do we start first? So first let's start with the cup. Hey, see, Aqua, I'm just doing the string chimp. Yeah, showing up. So I'm just gonna be here recording and just doing things around the tank. So if you guys want to stay and come along, I appreciate it. And if not, just see you later and see all the stuff that I'm doing. Cleaning the cup, cleaning the algae scrubber. I'm removing this rock out of here. Oh, hard to see right now, but I'm removing this rock out of here and throwing it in the sump in the frac tank, because I need to open more space here for the SPF for the stick. Chinoski. Yeah, so just a morning stream, man. I quit smoking cigarettes, so now I'm just all over the place finding stuff to do, so keep my mind busy. I don't get tempted. It's been 6 days with today since I quit smoking cigarettes, so yay. I'm happy about that, man. You guys don't know how happy I am. I don't know if you guys can hear me right, so but let me turn off the skimmer. Let me see which one it is. Nope, wrong one. That's the skimmer. Okay, so yeah, so this is the part that I hate the most. That's why I didn't run a skimmer before, because the cleaning you gotta do to this freaking cup, I don't like it. But look at all that. Somebody want a cup of tea? Yeah, brother, man, you don't know how happy I am. Like, it's crazy, because right now, hold on, I don't know how to work with one hand yet in the camera, but it's been crazy. Not smoking, been smoking since I was 13. I did quit once, and just for a year, and then when you quit something and you go back to it, you go even worse. You go harder to it. So that's what happened to me. But I just did it cold turkey, man. And look, I bought this. Oh shit! Hold on. Oh, timber. Nope, no timber. But yeah, I bought this. Opened it, but didn't use it, so I'm gonna go return it back, because I don't have the need to use this. And what pissed me off about this thing is, right, you gotta do step 1, 21 milligrams. Then you gotta jump to step 2 and then step 3, so you go down in milligrams. But the lower the milligram, the most expensive this joint gets. So I say, you know what? No. So I took one out the first day that I quit, just in case if I needed it. But I say, you know what? I'm done. I'm not gonna use nothing. I'm just gonna do a cold turkey and go from there. And so far, yeah, it's been a little hard, but it's possible, So, all right. So I got a bunch of stuff. I gotta test the tanks today. I gotta make water, our water. I gotta do a bunch of stuff. So, like I said, if you guys want to stay, y'all more than welcome. I'm gonna be rambling, talking, McGee, and just give you guys something to watch for now until you guys get bored or see me here doing stuff, riding dolo. Ugh, the nasty stuff here. Oh, I hate this thing. Let me get the tripod. Make you guys comfortable. I make myself a little comfortable. Look at the puppy. So yeah, thirsty rabbit. I quit smoking, man. I keep announcing it. I quit smoking cigarillos. No more cigarillos. So you know what that means, right? I could I can buy my stuff at the fish tank. So still hearing me. Hold on. Before this phone go flying away, let me fix this thing here. If not, it's gonna go flying away. And then, voila! You guys gonna get to see me cleaning a skimmer cup. Yee-hee! Yeah, man. Just enjoy, man. I'm just gonna be here cleaning and doing some maintenance in the tanks today. So I said, you know what? Let me go live. I hardly go live. It's like, why you gonna talk, right? When you live, so there you go. Now I'm talking. So we're here cleaning the skimmer cup. Something that I don't like. That's why I didn't run skimmers before. So I'm not looking at the chat right now, so excuse me for that. But yeah, this is Aquamate. You should watch this. Aquamate. This is what is waiting for you, brother. This is what is waiting for you. You turning to the salty side, my boy. You coming to the... Oh, look at this nasty stuff. Yeah. I feel like throwing up. But you gotta love your reef. So, I'm not gonna start making my water yet because I need to use the sink. Well, actually, yeah, I gotta use it. No, I don't need to use the sink after this. It's nasty. Yeah, man. Like I say, I keep saying I'm so happy that I quit smoking, man. You guys don't have no idea. Like my daughter, my birthday was May 3rd. Her birthday was the 4th. And every birthday, since I can remember, she always asked me for me to quit smoking as a gift. So she did it again this year. So on her birthday, I did both the kit to quit. But I couldn't start. It's hard, man. Just to make that decision is hard. But once you go those first 24 hours, it gets harder because it's gotta find something to do, like I'm doing right now, and just change your routine. That's it. So now you guys probably gonna see me get some weight to myself. Like when you smoke, you don't get that much weight. Well, some people, I don't. I eat it a lot and don't get weight because of the cigarettes. So now I gotta stay active. So I don't I don't put too much weight. But yeah. skimmer cup is clean. It's clean, it's clean, it's clean. So yeah, hope everybody's staying safe, healthy. You know, this world that we live in now, it just went crazy on us. So we just gotta ride along with it and just stay, you know. For me, I got different belief in what's going on. I don't want to touch too much subject about it because I don't want to talk too much about that. But it's for me, it's a lot of socialism going on right now. That's what they're trying to push right now. For me, that's my belief. So, and basically put us apart so we don't be with each other, because a single person is easier to control than having more than one person. So, but yeah, anyway, that's my thoughts. But let's go back to this stuff. So the skimmer cup is clean. Then after I dried it, now it's wet. So, and that's how you clean a skimmer cup. Alright, so let me bring you guys over here, because now, wait till you guys see my DIY algae scrubber. Oh. Let me leave that door open because... Alright, so I'm going to bring you guys right here. If the phone falls, man, just my fault that I dropped you guys. I'm doing everything one-handed here. So, right now I gotta take the whole thing out and clean the chamber. But easy peasy, now it's clean. Let me turn it back on. Skimmer's on. And we good money. So now it's running. I did a couple changes down here because since I'm running GFO in carbon in this reactor here, plus the skimmer that I added to the sump, I'm stripping my nitrates and my phosphates out of here. So what I did, so it could go a little high up, of course I'm feeding a little bit heavier, and I remove my filter flaws or my filter pad, so I don't polish the water that much and let the refrigerant get some nutrients, and then at least go by the skimmer and keep some nitrates and phosphates in the water, because you don't want to strip them. Accordingly to people, that's how it works. So, and it's not accordingly to people, you know, to studies. And so far, it's true. It's working. One of my acros, when I got it, I posted a picture on Instagram, and it was burgundy. And then it started turning on green, and now the burgundy is coming back. So that's a good thing, you know. Color is coming back, and I gotta give a huge shout out to my boy Carlos, because Carlos is the one that's telling me, you know, guiding me through all this process of keeping acros and so-called. Oops, I got a coral. You see, like every morning I come here and check the reef because things happen through the night. So my gorgonia is hard to see, but that plug right there is my gorgonian that was over here. So now I gotta pick that up, but I'm gonna well, you know what, I gotta do it now before the fish wake up, because then my firefish, they out when I put my hands in the tank, they like to jump. So I gotta get naked here, taking my clothes off, because I gotta dive, you know. Just playing. But gotta be careful with the mandarin. Where's the mandarin? I don't want to spook him. Where are you? I think he's the one that knocked this. Oh, you know what? Alright, let's do it like this. Let's use this to bring it this way. Yep. A little more. A little more. Some more. There we go. Let me get some glue, because I got a glue bar in this spot. So it's simple, just a little bit of glue. And I probably, you know what? Should I move it to a different spot? Nah, I'm gonna use the same spot. So just pick it up. This is how easy it is to glue corals in an aquarium in a reef tank. So I tried to keep it on the water and just put the glue right there. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing, but and then once you put glue back in the plug, so the glue is right there, I just go right where it used to be, and then just, you know, move it to the side a little bit so it can stick. That's it. Just let go and it's glue back in place. Easy peasy. You see, you guys getting to see different things that happen in the reef. And y'all being treated good today. Y'all gonna get to see a lot of things. So now let's go to the algae scrubber, because that's the main one that I wanted to show you guys. But you guys gotta give me a sec, because I gotta set this up so I'll be able to clean it. Then I gotta shorten the legs of this tripod so you guys get to see real good what's happening in there. But I'm gonna disconnect it too, because later on I gotta, once lights come on, I gotta work down there. So give me a sec. One second, guys. I'm looking for a credit card so I can scrape the algae out of there. And I saw it the other day, but now I don't know where it's at. You see? When you're looking for things when you need them. Alright. So this is all I'm gonna use. I'm gonna remove the whole thing out of there. So you know what? Let me give you guys some clearness here so you guys can see a little bit better. Can you guys see better? More clear? Yeah. Well, but you guys can see what's gonna happen down here. So I'm gonna bring you guys down. This is a mess. I know this stream was gonna be a mess, but hey, no stream is perfect, right? Especially Calypso's ones. My stream's not gonna be perfect. So now you guys, yeah, much better. Little better. So we're here. So first I do is turn off the light, disconnect the light out of here, so the cable hangs in the ear right there. So this is a simple invention I did, so it's all DIY. This is just to hug the, I guess, the container, and that way it don't fall. I got another hook right here. I'm gonna show you guys now exactly how it goes all together. So now I need to disconnect the pump, which is this one, I think. Is it? Nope, wrong one. The bottom one. Yep. So I disconnect the pump, but this is the part I want to show you guys. So you guys see it's all DIY. I got a bunch of, this is just a piece of plastic, and I glue some acrylic to it, and then this since I didn't do my DIY tubing like a lot of people do, with the seat tights. I do have the seat tights, but mine do not go inside the tubing where the water comes out. So I'm gonna show you guys what I mean. So I had to put this so algae doesn't grow inside the tube. That's why this is here, and it's working, man. It's working. So I'm gonna remove this. You guys gotta see this. Look at all that. Can you guys see it? Oh, what happened here? I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Am I still live? You guys seeing this? Yes, no, somebody? I don't know if I'm still live. Anyway, like I said, I don't know if I'm still live, but yeah. So this is my DIY algae scrubber. So all I did here is make some holes and water just, you know, drain down here. And but look at all that goody algae. I don't know. It's working good. So why pay $400 to when you can make your own and work the same way, right? So, like I said, I don't know if you guys still here and I'm still live, but this is all right. I want you guys to see how we usually clean this stuff, and yeah. So all you do is just scrape the algae out of here. Oh my God, that's nasty. So if anybody want me to chip some algae to them for free. Free chipping, free everything. Free algae. So that's it. That's how it's gonna be after. So once you do that, you could put it back. But what I like to do is, since I scrape it, I don't want none of the algae going back in. Give me 1 second. So I don't mind losing a little bit of water. So I just grab water with a turkey baster and just whoop, give it a quick rinse, because all that nasty stuff is in there. Yep, so now it's clean. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna place it, because I don't want this algae to die. And I need to work on that some later. And I need to remove the algae scrubber out of there to work on it, which I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna remove this out of here. And I gotta show you, it's more algae in here. Where's the flashlight? I don't know if you guys can see in there. Oh, right there. Look at all that nasty algae. Holy cow. Yuck. This is nasty. But it works. That's the whole point. It's working. It's working, Papa. It's working. Nasty. That's definitely nasty. A little more. Yep. So, and look how simple I make this joint. So basically, this is where I attach my pump that's gonna feed the algae scrubber, And these are pieces from another reactor I had. And the reactor I got over there in the sump, this is the part that goes in the plumbing to feed it. And so I glue them here. I found this box. I don't know what was this box for, but I found it in the Goodwill. A nice size, you know, since I keep nano tanks, so it was a perfect size. So you see my hand. I don't know if you guys seeing this good, but and this is for the keys, what you use to hand the keys. So I glue that in there. These ones are the ones that you use inside the cabinets in the kitchen to hold those each level in there. So, and that's what holds the light. So the light, got this part right here. So what I do is, you just go in there. You see, it's sitting right on top. It's hugging this part right here. So, and then this part, just hug this part like that. And light do not go nowhere. Of course, if you give it a big shake, it's gonna go somewhere, but yeah. So then, and then how easy is to connect this? So nothing, you just put it in there and just squeeze it in there. That's it. Boom, boom. You can turn the water, and then right here you just put the pump in, and that's it. But you know what? Since I gotta wait for the lights come on, I'm not gonna turn on the light yet. There, I'm just gonna connect it again. It's easy and simple to connect. So I'm just gonna connect it again and let it run in. Let it run, let it run. And you see? So water is flowing through it. Water is coming out. Everything's good. Now you connect the light back. Boom, boom. Boom. And then we put this back, turn on the light. Boom. And it's clean. And it's working again. How much I collected this time? Well, a lot. Hard to see, but all that is out. Holy shoot. That's nasty. In the meantime now, until I wait for the lights to come on, I'm going to check my alkalinity. Because this tank over here, especially the frac tank, be dropping my alkalinity too much. So I got to check that. So let's check. I thought the live video was done, but we're here now, right? Y'all can still hear me? I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, or if I'm still live or not. It says 3 people watching, so that's good enough for me. Just to entertain somebody early morning with my boring self. But yeah, so every morning I let the sun give some light to the tank, and look at this Monty. Look at the polyps on that joint. Look at how beautiful. Purple. When the blue lights are on, they blue, like an electric blue. But yeah, just give it a natural sunlight just to see, you know. And algae do grow in this side a little more than the rest of the tank, but I like to give some natural sunlight to this side. And you see, I got a snail with hair algae on it. That don't bother me. That don't bother me. And this one also got a little bit of hair algae. Some of the frags also got. I just got to move the yellow tank over here, and all that algae will be gone in one day. So I lost my fungia plate, so that's all the skeleton left right there. Sad. I don't know why. It's the last because I grabbed some corals yesterday, but before this time, I grabbed two. One was the plate, and the other one was the black widow. What is it? I always forget the name of that coral. But anyway, it was the black widow something and the Fungia plate, and they both RTN quick the next day. I don't know why, but it happened, and they both gone. So, yep, that happens. So this one just basically I grow my corals. I'm turning to a SPS guy now, so I mean I'm gonna keep my zoas. You know, I love my zoas. So I got a bunch of zoas here. Over there, there's all zoas, and then the sump is full of zoas. And then over here more. But mostly in the rock, it's just SPS, all SPS. And I think this is why I get this big drops of alkalinity in this tank. It's all LPS. They pull in the alkalinity like crazy. So let's go grab some water and test the alkalinity in both. So what I do is I test both at the same time. So I keep one cup in this tank and then the other one in the other tank, so I don't get them confused, because my brain sometimes get fried really fast. You'd be surprised how fast. And I could put them both bottles next to each other here like that, and I say to myself, okay, this is the Twin Cities and this is gonna be Frankenstein. And when I come over here, some way somehow I forget which one it was what, and I don't know. Sometimes like I be thinking that I moved them around and blah 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 blah. So, yep. So I keep one over here for this reason, so I don't get them confused now. So pipette, fill it up to the line. Oop. Oh wow, I just knocked that hermit. It was all the way right here. I just knocked them back in the tank. What a dummy, trying to commit suicide. So let me see if I don't flip that bottle. Alright, so I'm just gonna fill it up to the line. Dum, dum. Check my alkalinity, make sure. Cause I don't know, like I said, this tank be dropping alkalinity like crazy. So I set up to the line. Yep, one more drop. That's perfect. Alright, so that's Frankenstein. So I keep it here until I'm gonna come and use it. Then over here, oh, lights are coming on. So I use the same pipette, but I suck some water a couple times so I could, just in case, but they should be both the same salinity, same alkalinity, but just in case. This one is always, even though I got more corals in this Twin Cities, they don't pull that much alkalinity like the frag tank. I don't know why. Also, I think got to do with the ATO that I got on the frag tank. It do not feed the tank as much as like this one does. So I gotta get me a new ATO. I got the J-Bow ATO out of top of over there. You know, it works. It do what it need to do, but I get this big drops of alkalinity. Like this one that I got here, and this one, it was not a brand one, but it's still a flow switch. But this joint, if any little movement that flow switch go up and down like that, it just trigger it quick and they just feed it right away. So that's why I like that one. So I could get the lens. This one, the cheap one is only the flow switch, and I think you could either order the lens separate or you could order the better version, which bring the flow switch and the lens. So it's good. So now let me get the box off for that calinity, which I got things all over the place. I was organizing because I got a mess. Look, I gotta make my cold water. That's what in case y'all wondering, that's what I do to keep my calinity and calcium in check. And I got all the stuff here for testing. Everything in here. But yep, so alright, so we got it right here. This is what I use to I use different ones, you know. I got this one is the easiest and the fastest one to test alkalinity. I also got those like the API test kit. I can test alkalinity like that too. I use that one mostly, like the API one. I use it more for like nitrates and phosphates. So the moment of truth, let's check. So let's turn it on. C1 is ready. So what I do, you guys gotta give me a second here. The getaway, this is the getaway. Let me see, where is the flipping the camera? Alright, got you guys in the couch. So I just, with my shirt, there's nothing else to do it with, so just clean the bottle. Make sure it's nothing attached to the glass. Boom, dump it in there. So, C1, we wait, and wait, and wait. And while we wait for the C2, let me add the reagent to the syringe. Oh, what a mess. I should have had everything ready, you know, but this is how it works. So 1 ml. I always suck once, put it back in, then again, just to make sure there's no air bubbles in there. So just one little tiny air bubble. That's not a big deal. One little tiny bubble. But that, so now it's in C2. You guys can see. So take it out. Do not press nothing. Open the bottle. Add the reagent. Oops, it spilled a little bit. You see, this is stuff that happened in the streams. I'm gonna try to grab it with my hand. Like it's a little bit like a drop. So, boop, right there. That's good enough. What a ghetto testing way. But they say 5 times. I always do like 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. Clean the bottle again. And now let's see. So the moment of truth. Let's see. What's the AUG in the Twin Cities? 8.0. Nice. You see? 8.0. Not bad. I usually keep it 8.3, 8.4, but 8.0, not bad. That means the water is almost done in the container over there, the ATO reservoir. So I do it again. So now the one that I always worry me the most is the frac tank. So C1. Let me prepare the reagent now. So I can either use this one or use a different one, but I use the same one because it's the same reagent, so you don't need to go fancy and use 2 different ones, because every time you buy reagent they come with a needle and with this syringe. So now let's go grab that other one. Oh. Well, enough on my face. Hold on. Yeah. All right. So, shoot. So we got it right here. We got the vial right here. I mean the reagent. Same thing. Let me cap it. Hopefully I don't. You know what? No, let me put you guys in the tripod because I'm gonna flip that joint, and it's gonna be chaos, chaos, chaos. So, all right. I think the calinity is gonna be in Frankenstein. I call it Frankenstein because it's a system built with a bunch of different parts. So the moment of truth for the alkalinity in Frankenstein. So let's clear C1, C2. All right. I will say it's gonna be like 7.4. That's how much be dropping, maybe lower. I don't know. You never know with this tank. So it's still a drop in there. I don't want to come out. Right. Whatever. I don't think a drop will make a big difference. So let's see. And you know how I know if it's gonna be lower? Because the color in the bottle be lighter, and this is definitely lighter than the one over there, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna be like 7.6, 7.4. Let's see. Oh, 7.2. Told you guys, I was close. So what I do when I see these big drops, you want to correct it, but you don't want to correct too fast. So where's my? So I got this little. Where is it? Right here. So it's up to 20 mils. So and then I use Camarine liquid calcium reactor. So this is gonna buff your calcium and your alkalinity. Even though, I mean, it says it here, replace calcium reactors. Ionically, wow, I said that big word, and I said it right, ionically, wow. Balance one-step calcium buffer for marine reef. But it said one-step calcium. You see, this is where these people get you confused. Let me see if I'm right, right? Said balance one-step calcium buffer. But then when you come in the back of the bottle and you start reading, so it designed to give the same result as costly a calcium reactor system without investing in a reactor. CO2, solenoid, and pH controller. This product will raise the concentration of calcium, magnesium, and strontium, trace mineral, and carbonate. Alkalinity buffering capacity. So you see, it says only one-step calcium buffer, so one, I guess, calcium only. And then over here, it tells you a bunch of stuff that raise on your water. So, wow, amazing. But what I do, so you gotta check the bottle. Shake it like it's hot. Shake the bottle, open it. So, like I said, I don't want to raise the alkalinity too fast. You don't want to do that. So I do like 7.5, but this time I do 10. So 10, I'm at 7.2 right now. So that's gonna put me around 7.8, around there. So I just throw it in the water. That's it. Give it a couple hours. And now the water get all cloudy. Hours and then test it again and see where I'm at. And then I just leave it running like that for one day and then do it again and keep dosing more of that calcium. But like I say, as soon as I change the ATO, it's gonna be better. I need a sensitive ATO. That one is not sensitive enough. So, yeah, that's one thing I gotta do. So now that this is over, make sure there's nothing in there. Boom. Ooh, the reagent. And put that back in there. This one I didn't use, so it's clean. Keep it there. Boom. And boom. And I usually keep it there, you know, so it's right in, you know, in close range when you need to test. I test every other day my alkalinity because I don't want things to go crazy. So I did move last night the yellow Cory Ras from the frac tank to this tank. So now my mission today is catch the 6-lane Ras, which is in there. So I gotta set up my fish trap and I gotta catch him and move him to the frac tank so he could proceed over there and kill those little tiny flatworms. He do eat them. So, and the yellow Cory Ras, he went to sleep here last night, so you can see the sand. Let me put the, so the sand is different there, so that's where he's sleeping at. I'm so happy. He was dying to be in the sand. He kept searching for sand in the frac tank. So, but, and also I need to set up that light together with this one because this one comes on earlier than this one. But what I think it is, because they both different. This is the 16 HD. This is the HD. So I think that's why one comes on a little earlier than the other one, but they both turn off at the same time. And they both got the same settings, so I don't know what's wrong there. So now we clean all this stuff again, clean it, have it ready for the next test. Always clean it right away, don't let it sit, because if you let it sit, it gets attached to the bottle and it'd be hard to clean. So got both of them. Then you come over here. So, and I'm gonna give you guys a good tip you guys can use when it comes to clean your either disc bottles or this type. One thing that I don't recommend you doing is put on vinegar to clean them, because the letters go away and then you won't know. You see, this one I almost did it to this one, but I had some in the past that went away. They're not that expensive, so you can always buy them again. They sell them separate. My LFS around here, they carry them separate. But if you want to clean them better, grab this type of Q-tips, the long ones. I don't know if the pharmacy, Walgreens, or CVS or Rite Aid got them, but I ordered those online. I think it was $1 for 100, so I guess a penny each. So, you know, cheap and easy to clean. That's in case if you leave the liquid in there and it's hard to take it out. So, but since I clean them right away, I don't let that settle in there. So that's exactly what I do. Give me 1 second. Yeah, Aquame, my boy. I was talking about you earlier, brother. Welcome to the salty side. Yeah, just here, you know, doing a couple things around early morning, testing the water, cleaning the skimmer cup, cleaning the algae scrubber, not reactor, and you know, just having people something to watch early morning here in the United States. I know it's late night for you guys over there, right? But yeah, brother, I mentioned you because I saw that video with Parker's Reef, man. I always watch Parker's videos, so I saw you was featured in there, my brother. Happy for you, happy for your channel, the way things are going, bro. You're doing good. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, yeah. 10 p.m. Wow, nighttime. Yeah, over here is A16 a.m. So the reason why I'm doing the live stream, not only because I can do the live stream now, not because I hit 1,000 subscribers. No, it's because I downloaded Streamlabs. So then, plus I quit smoking cigarettes, so I gotta find something to do. Yeah, what better way work in the aquarium and talk to people, and that way I forget that I want to smoke, and everything is good. Yeah, yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah, man. Don't. I mean, like you got the perfect guy right there, guiding you, and any question you have, I'm pretty sure you contact him and he help you. But it's I will say it's the same thing. Just take it a day at a time. Don't go crazy making changes. If you see something going wrong, do not go crazy. Don't panic. Just read and watch video and see. Try to pinpoint the problem and then just make changes little by little. Like this tank here. This is one of the the skimmers. Yeah, mine works, and whenever it wants to, I just leave it alone. I don't stress it, because then either it starts skimming too much and either skim wet and then it don't skim nothing. And, that's why I don't like skimmers. But yeah, so some of the problem that I encounter with this tank here, with the frac tank, is the alkalinity. I get a lot of alkalinity swing. I can bring it up to 8.5, and then the next day it drops down to 7.1, and and that's something that is bad. Like, you cannot have, when you keep corals, the alkalinity swings. Alkalinity is the most important one. It's the one that balances all the other levels for me, for my understanding, And this tank, be dropping my alkalinity, so that's why I look cloudy now, because I just dropped some solution, some buffer, but I don't go crazy trying to raise it again back to 8.5 or 8.4. All I do is just 5 mils at a time. We'll raise it by 2, maybe by 4, from 7.2 to 7.6 maybe. And I go like that, little by little, work my way up. Not trying to make changes too fast, because that's when things go, ya tú sabes, chaos. But yeah, brother, I'm glad like you say, it was the perfect moment to grab a saltwater time. I'm happy for you, bro. And like I say, any questions, just hit me up, or like I said, you got the best sensei over there to help you with that tank. So I'm glad you're trying saltwater. It's a totally different monster. Yeah. But yeah, my DIY algae scrubber is clean. And you see, like it's different ways to run salt waters. Here I do got a skimmer. It's a nano skimmer. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy. Air driven. So, yeah, man. Yeah. So that's what skim the water, whatever that little thing can do for it. And then how I'm keep controlling my nutrients and my phosphates. Well, I got Phosgar in there inside the cup. And you see, simple setup. It's pinched with this clamp right here. So just a cup with holes and some media there for bacteria to glow. Your skimmer is oversized. Yeah, but always is better, because you know what? You have that small tank now. Pretty soon you're going to have one just like the one you got in your living room with your discus. You're going to have one like that, salt water. So you're going to need a bigger skimmer. So you can use that skimmer for that. And then, use the proper one for the nano tank. So you're good. You're good. Like the one I got for my tank is way too much for that. For this system, for the Twin Cities. This little skimmer here is way too much. I think this one is rated for, I think, 75 to 120 gallons. And this is what? 14, 28, 48 gallon system here. So, maybe, bro. This it's an interesting hobby. The salt water side is crazy. You start seeing things that you didn't see in the freshwater. So, it's possible that you might turn mostly all your tanks salty. But it's fun though. It's fun. But it go both ways because I'm over here and I want to make a freshwater tank. So it's the same way. Like when I was little, I had freshwater, but I didn't know nothing, so they usually die. Everything was dying, so I didn't know why. But back in the day, you grab the tank, take everything out, the gravel, everything, dump it in the bathtub and clean everything, and that's how you usually do water changes back in the days. And then you wonder why your fish die. Do you include some size? Yeah. Mine's this is 1428 plus the 20 in the bottom, so that's 48 gallons about. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for nanos, for the size tank you got, I think you have a pair of clowns. So, firefish are good. Let me show you here. So, the little firefish are really peaceful fish. And they got different, they got the purple one. I think, do you have a purple one? I think you do, right? Not sure. Yeah, I think yours is about 45 gallons, if I'm not mistaken, right? 90 liters. I think, I think it's a 45 gallons, 40 gallons around there, or 28. Who knows? Probably like the one I had before. Nah, cause your sump is big. Yeah, I think it's a 45 gallons. But yeah, I mean, you could get the firefish, a goby, a mandarin. It's a little bit more hard to keep, but you talk to me and I got you to keep one. Yeah, 30 gallons. Yeah, it's a nice size, man. You got a really, really beautiful tank. I like it. I like it. Let me see what other fish you could get. A Royal Grama. You could get a Royal Grama. The only thing I don't like about the Royal Grama is they like to, make cave and grab the sand and throw it on top of the corals. If they really bright, that's what they like to do. I do have one, and I'm dying to take it out of here because he be putting sand on top of my rock flower anemones, and I don't like that. So a barnacle blenny, you hardly gonna see the fish, but it's so peaceful to have those fish. I do have one. He's hiding in there. That's him right there. That little head right there. Let me see. No, it's hard to see from here. Yeah, can't see that. But barnacle blennies, what other nano fish? Neon, dotty bag. I'm not too fan of those, but they're really nice. The neon gobies, those are good. Well, let me guess. A blue spotted jawfish? That's my dream fish. The blue spotted jawfish. That's the one I want for this tank. I mean, for the 40. When I set up the 40, the blue spotted jawfish. Love that fish. Yep. And then later on, seahorses. I want to do the seahorse tank again. Yeah. Yeah, brother, it's fun, bro. Okay, got you. Got you. Yeah, man, can't wait to see you go through all the stages, brother, man. And it's fun. It's fun. I'm telling you, you're gonna have, because I know you love your fresh water, because I see what you do with your fresh water. But now that you starting doing more research on the salt water, is well, like I say, I don't know how much is in the freshwater side, but I'm pretty sure it's about the same. It's just different, species. Us, we got corals. You guys have plants, so all different type of plants. There's hardy plants and it's difficult to keep plants. So same thing with corals. So it's hard corals and it's easy corals. For me, it's really like the easy corals, like leather corals. I cannot keep them. I don't know why. I can keep them alive. So, for some people, stuff work good. For some, they don't. So, yeah. They high. I know. I heard you talking about in the video what you want. I already know which one it is. Yeah, that was a good hint. I remember watching the video. You wanted that one with the pistol. Maybe it's that, right? Nah, bro, I'm happy. I'm so happy. Once I saw, I said, "Look, my boy got a saltwater tank. Nice, nice. Yeah, you did. Yeah." Yeah, yeah, the Yasha Gobi, I love that one because the pistol trim that comes with that one is the same color of the fish. So those look nice. I did have the Yasha Gobi one time, but I couldn't find the shrimp in time, and I think the fish got stressed and passed away. I also had the what's the name of the other one? Mine also, I think I killed the shrimp and the fish dumped out of the tank because it got stressed. I guess once they pair up, is a bond for life. So if one die, I guess the other one go right behind it, or it just stay hiding. Like look at inappropriate reefer. His fish die. I think one of the yashas he had died, and the shrimp he never saw the shrimp again. And right now, like not too long ago, he broke down the tank and he found the shrimp after 6 months. Yeah, yeah, candy. Yeah, I like the candy one. The tiger not so much, but the Yasha Gobi with the candy cane pistol shrimp, beautiful. Yeah, man. It's fun. The symbiosis between them, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's like right now, look at what this doing. You start seeing things like this happen, you be like, okay, fish cleaning each other. Um, they just set up well, I'm pretty sure, like I said, freshwater gotta be the same way. You got the ones that clean the fish and all that. So maybe it can happen. Yeah, that one is a cleaner wrasse, but you don't want. I mean, you could have this fish. I mean, guys, this are 14 gallons. You got a 30 gallons, but it's recommended to keep these fish in bigger aquariums. And I'm talking about 150 or more. So I bought this one because I feel bad for the fish in stores. So I saw it; it was tiny, so I grabbed them, and he grew. So now I gotta find him a good home where I know he's gonna stay alive, because all they do is just clean for parasite like dead scales, and maybe if you got any pets in the tank, maybe eat them. They good for egg. They use this fish a lot for egg, but in small tanks, what they do, they basically run out of food to eat, like dead scales or whatever, and they basically become like start stressing the fish instead of keeping the fish happy. So, the one that I recommend for a small tank, which I got them here too, is the neon goby. It's the neon cleaner goby, and it's in this tank. I got a hybrid one. It's back over there. I don't know if you can see right under that overflow, that little corner tip yellow. That's him. It's really tiny. So I do the same job with this one. I do the same thing. Clean dead scales, any parasite is out of the fish, in the scales or in the skin. They will take care of it. Oh, he came out. Look, he's cleaning the clowns. Beautiful, beautiful tiny fish. So they got the shark nose, which is the face is yellow and the rest of the lines turn blue. Then they got the neon blue. Oh, and this one is the hybrid one that is yellow. Yeah, man, fire gobies are, they my favorite. They, like, my favorite from the saltwater is the mandarin, because it's just the color and how peaceful the fish is and all that. But together, the clown, the firefish, I love angelfish, like the flame angel. That's one of my favorite. But flame angel now, man, I got him in the sump because he like to nip at the corals. So you got to be careful with certain fish. Yeah, I got him down there. And it's sad 'cause it's a beautiful, beautiful fish. Where is it? Where are you? Show yourself to the camera. Show yourself to the camera. Come on. Oh, he's over there. Let me move this bottle out of here too. It's hard to see because of the reflection, but he's right there. So flame angels, beautiful, beautiful fish, but the firefish, yeah, they jumpers. If you're talking about the firefish, yeah. The angelfish in saltwater, now that I know but if they get spooked, I will say any fish that gets spooked, it could jump out of the tank, no problem. So. Yeah, I mean a flame angel. They don't get that big. It's a dwarf angel. Some angels do get big, but I don't recommend. Like look where I got mine, man. It's, like I said, it's a beautiful fish and sad to have them there, but it gotta be like in a fish only tank or just if you're gonna keep corals, it gotta be softies, something that he will nip. Because when I had him in Dave's tank and where the firefish are, he was nipping on my A cans and I didn't like it. Nah. I mean, they get territorial like any fish, you know. Any fish, once they get the little side, you know, the tank, that's it. There's no fish gonna get near them. So, but to be picking out a fish constantly, like blue damsels and fish like that, no, they're not like that. Like blue damsels like that one, yes. If you don't have a big tank where you can have multiple and just add them all at once, then just do one in one tank. Yeah, so. But yeah, bro, I'm happy for you, bro. You went all in. Tank, corals, nice. Yeah, those corals are nice. I like them. I like them, man. I like them, and you're doing really, really good, bro. It's the tank, like you have a whole system that was already up and running, so it's gonna be, if you keep a maintenance routine just like you do with your fresh water, just find your maintenance routine with the salt water. Test, get your test kit so you make sure you're testing the water. You don't gotta go crazy testing. Like, people get that wrong. Some people, test. No, once you know where your salinity is, you only check it once a week. You don't gotta go crazy checking every day to see if your salinity, your salinity change or whatever. Alkalinity, once you keep corals, alkalinity is something that I test every other day. But calcium, if your alkalinity is in the right range, your calcium is going to be in the right range. So that's something that I don't test. I only test alkalinity, and that will let me know where my calcium level where is that. Yeah. You could. That's what I use. I don't use the digital one. A lot of people use now they switching all digital, and nah, I don't trust the digital. Like any other, like they both gonna have good reviews and bad reviews, but so far I use this one, like what a lot of people use, and I love it. This is my favorite one, and it haven't done me wrong. I do have the one, the old style with the little arrow. And I usually, if I want to see this one still calibrated the right way or it's still working the right way, so I use the other one just to make sure it's at the right level. And never fail me. So yeah, you can use that one or buy the digital one, and but this is the only digital thing I use here to test the water. It's alkalinity, because that's the most important for me. I don't use nitrates and phosphates. Now I test that once a week, but then again, it's not something that you gotta be. You want to know where they are, but you don't need to test every week. You could test every 2 weeks and see where things are. Alkalinity, if you want to keep, I know I think this guy gave you one of the acros, if I'm not mistaken, right? One of his acros from his tank. You shut off your dosing pump, Benny? Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. I hardly do water changes, so that's why I dose here and there, and I use cold water on the ATO. So yeah, Aquamate, that's something that you could do your research on it. And the way that I do it is I can explain to you the way that I do it, but I add my cold water to my ATO here. This is just calcium, I have it in hand just in case emergency, but I add my cold water directly in my ATO. That's why I didn't buy no fancy ATO. I bought this at Walmart. That's where you put your cereal and stuff like that. So, and I add it there, and that keeps my alkalinity and my calcium level in the right range. So that's something that since you got corals now, that you can consider to use, and it creates some type of stability, and you don't have to get no dosing pump, or you could just get away with water changes, just like Benny does. Water changes are good. If your tank is used to the water change, it's better. It's better to keep going that route. If you get tired of doing water changes, then you start dosing, and just do water changes once a month just to clean the sand. That's what I do. I only do it once a month, and it's just to clean the sand and just add back trace elements. because I don't dose for trace elements, so or trace minerals or whatever, however they call those things. I still learning myself, brother, so don't feel bad. I still learning a lot of things. I used to run my tanks in high nitrate, like 40, 50 ppms in nitrates, you know, because I feed heavy. The Zoas, all this stuff here, all the Zoas, all that, the Akin, they all love dirty water. So high nitrates and high phosphates. But now, since I'm trying to grow the SPS, the acros and stuff like that, I gotta control the nitrates and the phosphates. So I'm trying to grow those sticks, and you see it's growing. You can see those white tips. That's new growth. Yeah, this is Billy Pipes gave me this. So no, now I know, brother. Now I can send you a gift. So give me your email. Send me your email through Instagram, and then we exchange address, because I want to send you a couple things. You know, gotta welcome you the right way. Your boy did it. He did it for you. He gave you some stuff for your tank. So, you know, I want you to have a good experience coming into the south side, even though, like, you can't expect anything. But I know you're gonna do good, man. You're gonna do good. It's no science to it's science, but it's no science. You know, same thing you're doing with your freshwater. No, bro, I don't got your sticker. No, you haven't sent me one. And look, this is where I'm placing. I gotta make my stickers too, but this is the only 3 I got. I got Billy Pies, Arandus, and Reef to Reef. Oh, and the Hannah instrument. That's about it. I gotta. Oh, and Benefits, of course. That's fish food. I gotta buy. I gotta find somebody to make me a good logo for my page. You know, because the one I got in my page, I made it myself. So, yep. Okay, so now I finished cleaning the algae scrubber. I finished cleaning the filter cup. I gotta organize this. I bought this new Waymaker here, and it gave me a headache the first day because I didn't know how to put it together. So, but now it's connected. So now I gotta. Yeah, I got you, pa. I send it to you through Instagram. So now I gotta. I don't know if I should make another hole here to hire the cables, or just throw it through this one. But these 2 Waymakers, I'm gonna move them out of this tank. So I just gotta get me a new another one, or the one I just got, because this is a Chinese brand, and if something's wrong with these, your best bet is buying a new one, and I'm not planning to do that. So I rather keep them on the side, just for emergencies only. And the good one, it's not made in United States, but you could have people help you on the phone, not like the J Bao. So, no, bro, it's no. Listen, when it comes to water flow, don't rely on your return pump. Make sure you have some Waymakers in there. Like corals and fish love flow. They love it. So if you could get your hands on one, you know, if you don't want to have too much equipment on it, but in the saltwater side, yeah, you gotta get used to having Waymakers on the glass. You need it. Look at, like, this one I got 2. Oh, my plan was to have 1, of course, but since this one be messing up, so I don't want to cut the flow in there. and I have two. Then the other one over there, I have one, and you can see, look at the flow in there. And of course, it's because I got a lot of corals in there. But if you go in the reef route and you're gonna have corals, yeah, get a waymaker and get those corals used to that flow. So you gotta have flow. You gotta have those waymakers, because like you don't want to trap detritus. I mean, because the thing is, because since I don't know much about the freshwater side, when things go bad and what could cause things from going bad, you know, in the saltwater side, if you have a trap of detritus where detritus is collecting, and one day by accident you stir that side or something, it just can cause a chaos in the tank. Like I made a video a couple months ago where I moved a rock and the corals in this side started reacting to it. So you know, that's why I love flow in the tank. Everything needs to be moving. Anything that is in there need to have some type of movement. So, but yeah, get yourself one. What I recommend, I mean, right now, you could get this one since it's a 30 gallons. But if you could get one a little bit bigger than this one, because when I had my 27 gallons, I had the J-Bow, but the PP8, which is this big one here, and this is a 20 gallon long. So it's a little bit bigger, but it's enough flow for a tank your size. So this one is overkill, but it's all SPS, so they demand a lot of flow. Look at the flow on top of that water. So yeah, Master Shinobi. Yeah, brothers. So yeah, get yourself a waymaker. You know, like you don't have to get it right away. You take your time, get the right one. Don't try to go in the saltwater side. Don't try to go the cheap route, because that's exactly what I'm doing now. Fixing all the mistakes that I made before. You know what I'm saying? So even though I keep making same mistakes, you know, buying cheap equipment or cheap fish tanks like this. These are Aquan, but they not made for saltwater. And since I wanted to have a cube and all that, for me to be able to make on saltwater, I re-silicone everything. I had to drill them myself, and still I'm still scared because the glass is too thin. They made for freshwater. No, but every coral, like you need the waymakers. You need that movement inside the tank. The corals, when it comes for you to what corals you're gonna, end up getting, you just gotta find the right spot for them, because a lot of people, they're gonna tell you, yeah, put them, accordingly to them, where they place them in their tank. So this one is more towards the middle, this one towards the bottom, this one towards here, towards that. Nah, it's all crap, because corals you just gotta move the coral until you find the right spot for it, because everything comes in play: lighting, flow, and the position in the tank. So, like an example, this one here, that's a frog spawn. When I had that one, when I first bought it, I had it like in a corner like that in the 27 gallons, and almost completely died. I started moving it around. The first thing I did, I put it a little bit higher, started opening more. It started getting a little bit more flow, so it started basically liking it, and now, from one head it grew 3 heads now. So Yeah, bro. No, just keep shooting those questions, bro. Like, ask. Even if you think they dumb questions, bro, I still ask dumb questions myself. I consider dumb, but no, they basically answering something that I need to know, and if it's something that I need info on, hey, it's not a dumb question. It's something that you just need to know. So, you know. And like I was saying, man, get yourself good equipment, whatever you buy. If it's a dosing, don't buy this J-Bow dosing pumps. And, just buy good equipment just from the start, because you're going to save yourself a headache and money. So, and that's like an example. Look at me. Now I'm buying new Waymakers because I bought the cheap ones. And what happened? Like when food or algae start growing on it, the flow, like even me switching the settings on it, it don't work right. It gets stuck in one mode, and it's not like you don't see the corals moving at all. And the Waymaker is on, so not good. So that's exactly, I gotta change the return pump. I got the same brand as a return pump, so I'm looking right now what pump to get. I'm planning to get a really expensive one, but it's a pump that I can use it in this one, and if I pull another tank, I can run another tank with the same pump. Just throw a line to the other tank and be good enough flow for both tanks. That's my plan. Because the 40 that I'm setting up, I'm gonna set it up right here. So, and that heater thing is not working. That's just decoration right there. So, I don't worry about that too much. But I'm probably going to set it up right here and just have this corner for me and the two systems. And then this one's going to be shut down. So, all that is going to go inside the 40. But, yeah. Like look at me for not getting, instead of me getting the right light from the get-go. Look, this mess of lights I got here. So this is an example when, you just waste money. It's a good thing that I have them, because now if I upgrade to a light for the whole system, I can have these just in case that one got messed up. But if I would have got a good light from the get-go, I didn't need to have that many. I could get away with 2 at least, So here I got 4 and 5 lights working all together. This one I just put it back on the tank yesterday. But it's ways. We try to make these shortcuts, and we end up making a mess, and so it's certain things that are good to DIY, like an example that, if you buy algae scrubber, they like $400. I made that with less than $10 for this, and then the light $20. So, you see, it's certain things that you could save money, but you gotta put your own artistic side to it, and work yourself. Yeah, the A160 is good. It's a good light. Yeah, it's a good light. But then again, the light all depends too in what you want to keep in there. Like that's something you see, and that's something that I'm learning myself right now with lighting. Like we usually see a light that say, for reef tank, and we just get that light because it's for reef tank. But then you got to see what corals we planning to keep and how much part of light they need. It's the same thing with the plants. It's almost the same thing. So some plants like to be in the top, some like to be in the bottom, some like to be in the shade area, some like, So with coral it's the same thing. So this one was overkill with all this light, because all this here, they like high part light. That's why I keep the window open so some light get in there. And it's not recommended to put it right next to the window, any tank. But you know, the way we do maintenance, we keep it. Yeah, yeah, you should, man. Yeah, always that's one thing. Oh man, you save so much headache when you buy the right light for your tank, and it comes with timer built in, and all these nice features. To play with the light is amazing. Like this one, I had to put a timer on. I set them up to a certain spectrum, leave them there. That's it. This one, like you see, one just came on. It's gonna ramp up, then it's gonna turn all white. Like you're gonna see like daylight. Then this one, I think this one, no, not yet, but pretty soon it's gonna be on. And on a timer, I don't have to worry about it. So no, I haven't moved. I'm still in the same house. I just moved the tanks from the basement to my living room. So, because the room I had in the basement where I had the fish tanks, that room, I was renting it to cut hair, but now my stepson got it. So I had to move everything up here. So this is my little fish room now. The wife be mad at me because, the mess. I got stuff hiding everywhere, so look at this. I got buckets back there behind the couch. I got lights. So she be going crazy every time she finds something new behind the couch. Nah, bro. Well, I seen the videos that he be making about the pigeons and stuff. Yeah, but no, bro. He stopped talking to me. I don't know why, man. To tell you the truth, I don't know why. I'm clueless about it. Um, I don't know. I don't know what happened with him and me. Like we never had an argument. We never had no type of situation between each other. So I don't know. I don't know why he stopped talking to me. And I reached out to him a couple times. I still got his number. And every time somebody asked me about him, I always test him to see, and no, he never respond. So I don't want to do it through YouTube because I want to be able to speak to him and see, what's good. You get what I'm saying? I don't like to make it public. I mean, even though I'm making this public now, but yeah, like I really don't know what happened, but I'm hoping he's good, and probably he stopped talking to me because, he wanted to move away from the water side. So thirsty. But yeah, bro. So yeah, I'm just hoping he's good. I seen him in the videos, and he looked like he's doing good. He was setting up. I think the last video he was setting up another. He was setting up another freshwater tank. So yeah, hopefully he comes back, man, and he start doing those live stream again. Those late night live streams like he used to do, and we all could get back on it and be all together again. And it was fun, it was fun. But hey, I don't know. So yeah, bro, I quit smoking, and oh man, you don't know. I'm going crazy. But I could do it. It's been 5 days. So every morning now, I just wake up and try to find stuff to do so I don't smoke. And that's what I'm doing now. Working on the fish tanks and finding stuff to do so I get my head away from thinking that I wanted to smoke. But how many frags? I don't know, Pop. How many frags? I don't know. I can send you whatever you want, bro. I don't know how many. It all depend. I think with all that, all depending the weight of the water and all that. Wow, look at that! I didn't even know you smoke. That's good, bro. That's good. So today is my fifth day. Yep, last Tuesday before they did this reopening over here, the 19th, at 10 o'clock at night, I smoked my last cigarette. Yeah. I know, I know. I've been thinking. I said, you know what? Let me probably go grab a loose one in the store. But I said, nah, because it reminds me. I quit one time, and it reminds me that first time that I quit, I was without smoking for a whole year. And one day I said, you know what? Let me just have a drag. Let me go buy a loose one, and I just smoke a little by little, and I make it last the whole week. And that's what I did. And next week it turned to 2 cigarettes, then to 3 cigarettes. And next thing I said, you know what? I'm already buying five loose ones, so let me just buy a box. And I saved myself a trip to the store. And that was in 2003, I think it was, when I did that. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, man. And I had, like, the other day I did a cold turkey. I said, listen, if I don't quit now, or like the minute that I spend basically the whole day without smoking, I say, if I don't do it now, I will never do it. I will never do it because it's hard, man. You guys know, if you smoke before, you know how hard it is, Even here and there you say you have one, because it's hard, man. People think it's some people, yeah, it's like a lot has to do with your mentally, but it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. You just gotta be committed to do it and make that decision and just go from there. And it was hard for me. My daughter on the 4th, look at this, on the 4th, every year she does, but on the 4th, this time she was pushing it more, saying, Dad, I want you to quit smoking. I don't want no gift. The gift that I want for you to either quit smoking or at least go get the kit for me to start smoking. So the day of her birthday, that's what I did. I went to Walgreens and I grabbed the Nicoder, however you call that joint. And I start reading the instructions, how it works and blah, blah, and, all the symptoms and side effects that you could get from it, whatever. But then I say, damn, you buy the first, you got to buy the 21 milligrams. And then from there, you got to, hold on, before this phone dies. I hope you guys can still hear me. I have the little microphone. So I started reading the instructions. So you start with 21 milligrams. Then I think you go down to 14 and then to 7. But the lower you go, the most expensive this test get. I say, you know what, man? Nah, I ain't planning to quit something to start another thing. It's just the same thing. It's either you quit or you don't. And that's how I've been in that mindset ever since I used to be a drug addict, and I used to sniff coke like it was baby powder, putting powder on the baby. So, and how I did it, I just needed to say no. That was the magic word, say no. Because the thing was, I'm a barber, and all these people that sell drugs used to come to the barbershop and gave it to me for free. So the magic word was say no, and me, not to do it no more. So this time with the cigarette, once she asked me, I went and got that, read the instruction, and that same no. Then it took me to the 19. To the 19, I was debating. Damn, I only got 1 cigarette left. Should I go to the store and grab another box, or I wait till the morning? So I go outside, smoke half of the cigarette, and the other half is smoked by itself. So at 10 o'clock at night, I went back outside to smoke that other half, and I saw it was almost nothing on it. But I didn't feel like going to the store, so I said, you know what? I'm only gonna get this drag from this little bit of cigarette, and that's it. If I don't wake up through the night and go to the gas station and get cigarettes, then that'll be my last cigarette. And that was it. I didn't wake up through the night and I woke up not wanting a cigarette. So it was a weird feeling. I said, you know what? So now that I went through all the whole morning, I kept pushing myself, and now here we are. 5 days later, no cigarette, and haven't been easy. Like, I've been having this short dreams, you could say. Like, I fall asleep quicker now. And sometimes the anxiety of me wanting to smoke, it just made me, I go eat something and then I lay down. I fall asleep, but then I wake up like I woke up from a bad dream. And not remembering that I just went to sleep in that right spot where I was. So it happened to me yesterday. I went to pick up the wife at work. I fell asleep in the car. When she got out, I woke up like, what I'm doing here? Where am I? Like I forgot that I went there to pick her up. Until, of course, I wake up completely and I realize, oh, jeez. But yeah. I just emailed you. Got you, bro. I got you. But yeah, no, man, it's been crazy. A crazy feeling, man. Just crazy. Sometimes my legs feel tickling sensation in my legs. I don't know why, but different feelings. But what I do is I keep doing the same routine. Like I'm still smoking. I still do the same routine. When I feel like I want to smoke, I just walk outside and come back inside. And like it triggers something in the brain, I guess, the habit. Okay, you already went outside, you smoke, and the cravings go away. So that's helping me a lot. Cause it was bad, man. Like my habit, smoking cigarette, was so bad that I start thinking that I want to do something and I need to smoke. If I think, I'm gonna go to the store and get a Coral, I gotta smoke before I leave. I gotta smoke when I'm in the car, and then I gotta smoke before I get the Coral. I get out from getting the Coral, I gotta smoke, and not a full cigarette, just the same cigarette, keep turning it on and off. But it was a bad habit, because now I'm used to smoking all the time. I'm non-stop. So something got me a little excited. I feel like smoking. So that's why I'm trying to change all these behaviors that I had. Like like what I'm doing right now. I would have cleaned that skimmer cup, go outside and smoke a cigarette. Come back in, put it on, go back outside and keep smoking the same cigarette. Same thing. I would have done the same thing over and over. So now I'm saving money and I'm saving my life. So I guess it's a win-win. But it was hard, bro. It's been hard. It's not. Even soda now tastes different. A lot of things taste kind of funny because I'm used to smoking and eating, or smoking and drinking something at the same time. So, vamos a comer. What you want to eat, bro? So, yeah, brother, I appreciate every one of y'all. A lot. I love you guys, man. I learned so much from you guys, and I hope you guys don't learn nothing from me, because it's nothing special to learn from me. But I'm glad that all you guys are doing good. I'm staying safe. I'm staying healthy. Man, now we need you, Rabbit. Now we need Rabbit to turn to the salty side, mate. Turn the fake coral tank that he got to real coral. Add a little bit of salt. Try it, man. It's all fun. It's all fun. But yeah, so look, now the other tank light came on. So, how much battery I got? Can I see how much battery I got? Hold on, I don't want to close the stream. Oops, I can't see anything. How much? 10%. Okay, no, we still got to connect ourselves to Roger. Happy Sunday, brother. Yeah, so now this, hopefully it won't die, but I gotta set up my auto this joint. Hold on, let me grab this thing because I'm gonna need it. I think it's here. Yep. So this is my drawer where I keep all my stuff for the fish tank. Yeah, bro, you're gonna hear that a lot. You're gonna hear that pistol shrimp like through the night. Like usually when fish go investigate what's moving the sand and all that, you're gonna hear that click. You be the glass, because they say pistol shrimp got the loudest sound. I don't know, supposedly the loudest clicking sound in the ocean. And the story was that these people was recording the noise of the reef to see how a reef really sound underwater. And every time they pointed to the reef, they hear this melody kind of sounds. But once they pointed the camera towards the open ocean, they kept hearing this click going on. And that's when they find out it was a pistol shrimp making the noise. And supposedly it was the loudest sound they made in the ocean is by a pistol shrimp. If you look it up, each clicking sound, it gets, I think, twice as or triple the heat of the sun. So yeah, it's crazy. It's a crazy. I love them. They really nice, really nice. I wonder what I could do to the tip of your finger if you put your hands in there. You want to try it and let me know? Nah, don't do that, man. That shit gotta hurt. But yeah, so this is where I keep my RODI water. I don't have my saltwater mixing station no more. So I keep my thingy here. This is where I keep all this. So a lot of people do this thing wrong. I mean, I don't know if I do it right, but for me it has worked the way I do it. So get this joint out of here. So I got a 6-stage RODI system. So okay, so this joint gotta go in here. So get this one out. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, man. So pistol shrimps are really cool, man. Like I say, you're gonna love it. Right now, like the snails too. Snails, when algae start growing in the shell, like sometimes they get and like you be hearing this. No, I've been hearing this. No, I was wondering what it was. It just go click it, click it, click it, click it, and it was the snail shaking the shell, trying to remove the algae off them. So yeah, you're gonna see a lot of cool stuff that you because it's hard to see it in fresh water because I don't see in fresh water. I don't know if you see the same symbiosis a relationship you see between, like a clown and an anemone, or like a shrimp and on a fish. I don't know if you see that in fresh water too, but in salt water you're gonna see a lot of cool things. Yeah. Yeah, like I say, it's cool too, man. I can wait to make my own salt, freshwater tank. So I want to have those neon tetras, the neon tetras with a koi veda, with a koi veda, and plant it. I want to probably have something like the one you just made not too long ago with those rocks, with the brown rocks and all that. That's nice. I like that. The aquascape came out nice. So something like that. That's what I want. In the near future, we'll see. We'll see. But let me put you guys down right quick, real quick. Give me 1 sec, because I gotta remove this out of here. So yeah, a lot of people with the RO systems, right? They start collecting water right away. So what I do, I connect this joint here, right? I open the valve. Let me see to what side you open. Give me 1 second. Let me open this joint. So open that. Oh, bro, why you return it, bro? This is the best thing to have, because you know exactly what water you add into your aquarium. I don't trust the fish stores water, because they can easily give you tap water and say that it's the right water. But a lot of people, they connect this joint, or they keep it connected, and they just start making water right away. So what I do is I let it run at least for a good 10-15 minutes. Why? Because I don't know if you guys gonna be able to see, but right there is set 0, right? Then the little button got messed up, but I'm gonna switch this so you guys can see something. Look how high the TDS is in there. So it keeps going down. So you gotta wait at least for it to go to the lowest point, even though the other side says 0, but I make sure I go to the lowest point. So this one gets all the way down to like 1 ppm or 1 TDS. And then I start collecting the water. And here, well, pretty soon I gotta change them, because they're getting brown already. So, but I usually, I don't like this one, kind of turning brown the bottom, but soon it gets around here, I don't even give it a chance. So what I do is, soon it gets around here, I add new one, and then this one, I flip this one down here, and boom. And that way, when this one get to that point, I do the same thing over and over, and I just keep flipping them. And I'm gonna tell you something, guys. A lot of people say that you gotta change. This is 75 gallons per day that you can make, right? Ever since I got this joint, this is, I got this one. So this is to polish the water. I got the carbon to remove any organics and what is it, pollutant, whatever you call that, from the water, or discoloration, whatever. Then they had the other one, which I always forget the name. I think it's in this one, the second stage. Then the membrane and the those little tiny balls. Anyway, ever since I got this, I had this joint, I think 6 years, around there, 6 years. And the only thing I changed out of here is this one and carbon and this one. I don't change nothing else. Same membrane, same everything. And this one, this I changed. I haven't changed the middle one, and I haven't changed the membrane 5 years, 6 years already running with the same membrane. Why? Because once my water don't come out that dirty. We get really good water here. And two, it just, like if I don't need to replace it, why I need to replace it, So it's working. The tanks, I don't see algae growing. I don't see none of that nastiness from using water with 1 TDS or stuff like that. So, well, you guys can see right now it's at 4. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's at 4. So I'll wait until it gets down to 1, or if it gets down to 0, even better. But that's the input, and then the output is the one that you want to get. So this is the dirty water coming out, and this is my clean water. So I don't know why they didn't make this one to be the cleanest one, right? The fastest one. But yeah, you need the pump for that to make it faster. But I don't trust that, so I'd rather do it with the same pressure from the thing. So the plan is today. So I gotta fill this up with cold water. So you guys gonna get to see my mix, how I mix my cold water. So I open this here. And I got about 5 gallons in here, so it's gonna take forever, so just bear with me. Yeah, bro, simple garbage thing from, I think I bought this one at Lowe's or Walmart. It's 13 gallons, and I'll show you now so you can see. Just added that valve. They sell it at Lowe's, with the unions on it. That's about it. And the good thing with this one, that I didn't need to use that uni-seal, because this is, it just flat in that side, so it's not round. Ugly man, what's going on? Oh, really? But yeah, so this is a cool DIY stuff that I did, but I'm gonna upgrade it. I'm gonna make it better. I gotta make something more where I could mix the water and make my RO water too. So but that's enough. That's why I'm making water now. So. But yeah, so this is what I did, Benny. If you're interested, you see, put a flow switch in there. So just make sure it's lower than where I screw it into the plastic container. So what I do is I grab this end right here, I connect it to that right there, and once it's completely up, all right. It's still in 3 ppms. Yep, 3 ppms. I gotta get lower. So once boom, it just gets filled up, and it will stop by itself. So I mean, the pressure will stop going in there, so it's not gonna get filled. It's not gonna overflow. Better say. Yes, you do, mate. You got the loudest creature in the ocean. So, what I'm gonna be doing now, I'm gonna add the cold water. I used this one last time, and I did saw good results in it. But my worry is now, since I'm using my ATO to dose it at the same time, it dose evaporation water, so that my magnesium is going too high. How I noticed that, because snails are falling off the glass, and my sea star do not want to go in the glass. So that means it's too much magnesium in the water, I believe. So now we're going back to this one, which is only calcium and alkalinity. Yep. So we're gonna use that one. So excuse me. Well, I gotta show you guys how to do it, right? So you guys see the whole thing. To 5 gallons, and this 5 gallons is the one that I use in my ATO reservoir. And it gives me, if I have my alkalinity at 8.3, 8.4, 8.6, it just stay at that. But that's 1 scoop, 1 teaspoon. That's 1, and I put 2. And 2, a little bit higher than a teaspoon, but you know, that's for the SPS. That's it. So once it's in there, and we gotta mix it up. So let me grab something too. Let me see if I got something here that I got. Nope. Oop, low battery. So where's that pipette? So I got the pipette, and I mix it. I still gotta add more water, but I don't got no more water, so I gotta wait to make. But yeah. So you know, if you don't want to dose 2-part separately, and you want to dose it at once, and you got a sensitive ATO switch, like auto top off, then this is the best way for me that I find that you guys can do it. Just mix it. Once I fill it up completely, you got to fill it up completely at 5 gallons, so that way you have that consistency of keeping the alkalinity at 8 point, whatever point you got it at. It will stay there. It won't. And of course, things got to depend on how much coral and stuff are consuming. But I guess the rate my corals are consuming the alkalinity and all that is the same rate I'm dosing my ATO reservoir is dosing the water evaporated to the tank. So it's working good for me that way. So now I'm at 2 ppms of TDS, so that's good enough for me. A little bit of dirty water is not bad. Add a little bit of carbon and we good money. So I connected there, so now I'm making water and just gotta wait a long time, because this joint to get filled completely takes about 6 hours, 4 to 6 hours. So that's done. What are we doing now? Let's do something else. Well, oh, hold on. So lights are on. Now let's destroy a reef. No, we're not gonna destroy. Let's feed some. Let's feed the fish. Let me turn on the lights here, because last night I was messing around with this one, and I disconnected it from the. Oops, I disconnected it from the timer. There we go. So let's boom, 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 give them some light. So this is the pixies. I was messing with the settings yesterday, so I got a 1, 2, 3, 4. I hit that one 4 times, and since I'm giving them a little bit of T5 power. Oh, I'll put this bottle here. It's full of water. Gotta clean that. So since I'm giving them a little bit of T5 power, so boom. Yep. So there you go. So now we get to clean this stuff here. Look at all that algae, man. My algae scrubber works, guys. My algae scrubber works. I'm gonna compete with Phil from Reef Keeper. You're talking about the one I got, the autofill ATO. Cause that's the one I got. It's autofill. That's the name. But it's really, I don't know if I still got the box from it. No, I think I threw the box out. No, I do have it still. So this is the ATO. Come on. So that's the name. So you can either have both. I got ones with the you see one with the dual sensor, simple and easy to apply. Oh, Aquamate's new ATO? Okay, got you. But this is the one that I use on this tank. And it's really, really sensitive, man. It just plug and play. Really sensitive. So I got the single sensor one. I got to get the good thing with this one, you could either add later the dual sensor to it. So if you want to. So all I got to do is basically run. I wonder if I add, well, I'll do that project later. It's too much brainstorming right now for myself, even for myself. But yeah, this joint here is really, really sensitive, man, compared to the one I got over there. And this is the places where you could get it at: UK, Euro, US, Australia. So you guys probably have it over there. So if I can find it no more over here, so you guys can help me over there to get it. But autofill, it's a good one. Really, really, really sensitive. Wow, this one? This is the DIY one. It just, simple, just baffles. That's the one I built myself. Simple, just keep it simple. Right here, that's the filter cups here. So if you don't want to run the filter socks because they get dirty too quick, just buy yourself filter cups. They made for that. Filtermediacups.com. That's where you can get them, or find them on Instagram too. They will help you in the size that you need. They do all sizes. So if you got a 7-inch for filter socks, they do that too. And yeah, so filter cups. Then right here, a little refugium. I run the light at the opposite of the tank. So this come on at 7 o'clock at night and turn back on. Turn off at 7 in the morning. And then this stage right here where I keep the skimmer reactor and the biomedia block. I also got more biomedia block over there. That used to be like that, but I broke it in pieces and gave some to a friend and kept those. Those been running for like 10 years already, full of beneficial bacteria. And that's it, man. And then just go through here. My heater is there. I'm not using it right now because there's no need for it. temperature stays at 76 without using no heater, and with the weather we getting right now. So yeah, I feed this to the corals, oyster fees. I feed a bunch of stuff, man. I love feeding coral polylat reefroids. So I feed this right here in this one. It's not reefroids. I got here reefroid and benepets together because I won a giveaway. So I have a bunch of benepets. So I needed a bigger container to put both together. So I decided to put everything here. I also got this one. It's another powder food. Thanks to I think it was also like your boy Chase. He recommended this on one of the live streams, and I bought it for the zoas. So I feed that. Also for the fish, I got this one here. Marine New Light Spectrum Enchanter formula. So I got that. The little tiny pellets. I got a bunch of food everywhere, man. Handle, brother. Handle. Sunday fun day. So this is for the yellow tang. A little bit of algae. Oh, mate, I'm gonna send you one of my veggie clips. Now that you got, well, you don't have no algae eater fish yet, but when you do, you're ready. Be ready with a veggie clip. You probably have one, but yeah, I got a bunch of stuff here. Always dip your coral, mate. Always dip your coral. Yeah. So yeah. So now we're making water for the cod water. So the next mission here is I need to remove this rock out of here. Let me show you guys how that rock looks. So my plan is to sell them. I'm selling this whole rock right here with all the zoas. They kind of what they call high-end zoas. So-called high-end. I don't call nothing high-end. High-end for me is anything that I could keep alive. That's high-end for me. So let me show you guys what I got there. Let me get connected to it. I don't want to leave you guys hanging. My battery's dying. We're gonna be getting off soon. We've been on for 2 hours. Wow, the longest I done a live stream. So yeah, so this one here got a gorgonian. Has some cat eye. This purple one right there. It got the gas stoppers. It got a leather. Then inside where the leather is, it was a mushroom in there. It moved out of there. But got another Yuma right there. Right there. That's a Yuma. That's an $80 mushroom. Got the purple monsters everywhere. Purple monsters. It got the blood suckers. That's where those red ones are. And then the other ones are called vampires and drags. Then those green ones are the green impulsion, something like that. Don't mind my English, not very good looking. And then I got that mushroom. And also on this other side over here, it's hard to see, but they got the candy apple, Zoa's candy apple red, something like that. And then in the bottom, it got two more mushrooms, really nice. I got like, they kind of like beige with green, really, really, really pretty. So that rock I'm selling for $150. And if you take everything out of there, you can make like, I would say like 300 or more. I think more. Only two of these or three of these is $80, the purple one. So yeah, you got more than $500 in that rock. So for 150, you know, but we'll see. Yeah, right. My English not very good looking. But yeah, so, you know, if you do the math, how many sauce you got here? Look, these are $40. 25 you can find them there, but you only gonna find one polyp or two for 25. Same thing with these right here. This one $40, 2 polyps, you can find them around there. So if you take two, that's 80. Two, that's plus 80, plus 80, plus 80. So when you price it like that, then they become expensive, you know, and a rock like that will cost you a lot of money to somebody that's stingy with this type of corals, you know. I'm not stingy, you know, they grow fast, so I love this hobby, and I love to share with whoever need it. You don't need to go spend that much money, man. But yeah, so this rock gotta move out of here because I'm trying to open more space or flow can run around this whole thing. I'm gonna use this tank mostly to grow this type of corals, the SPS, the acros, so, and the Goniaporus. That's the only thing I want to keep in this one. So I'm relocating this. The Duncan is getting relocated. That Duncan is gonna get relocated. The GSP gonna get relocated, and this section right here is gonna get relocated. So it's gonna be only that rock and this little rock for now, until I can come up with a different aquascape where I can place more corals and just grow a bunch of stick in this tank. So that's my plan for this little thing here. Where all this gonna go? In the sump over there. Because the sump in the fragging style or the frag tank is just basically nothing. It's just more corals down there. So I can fit all this over there. But the only problem with this one here is it's a fish living in that rock. Let me see if you guys can see him now. Yeah, he's moving right there. He got red eyes. It's hard to see. Probably if I feed the tank, he might come out. But that's him moving right there. This dark thing right there. There we go. Yeah. That's a barnacle blending. Yeah, thank you, Marys. So, but yeah, so it's gonna be sad, you know, because I love all the stuff in this tank. You know, my sexy shrimps are here. I got 4. I used to have 7 before. The sand in this tank is I'll show you the bag. I still got a bag laying around. It's aragonite, coarse sand. So aragonite, I think it's made by KFC, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yeah, this one is made. Yep, KFC aragonite. And grain size, I don't know if it says here the grain size, but it's coarse sand. It's it might do say it, but when I buy this bag, they cost me like $10 a bag. And, you know, kind of like I would say like a grain of rice, a small rice. That's the size of it. And I do recommend this one because one is easy to take care of, and it don't move that much. You can increase the flow in the tank, and it won't move that easy. Like, wow, you need like those type of those long waymakers, however you call that joint. I gotta get sent for a new 180 gallons. Yeah, I mean, they sell the big bags, but the big bags, if I'm not mistaken, the bigger bags, the size of the grain, they're a little bit bigger, but it ain't bad. It ain't bad. You know, for now, I only have this small tank, so that's why I'll be getting the small bags. But yeah, I can show you. You know what? In the backyard, I got a bag full of it. That I took out from my 20 gallons, so I can keep it, grab it in my hands, so you can have an idea how they look. I got this bag right here. Beautiful day today. So this is sand from my own system. I don't like to throw it out because you never know when you need it. But it's basically crushed coral. That's what it is. So this is the size of it. See you, mate. Good night, bro. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me, brother. Appreciate it. But yeah, so this is the size of it. It's like I said, it's a good sand. That's why I didn't throw it out. I was going to throw it out, but since I'm doing the 40, I'm still debating if I'm going to go bare bottom. But if I'm going to put sand to have better stability in the tank, then this is the sand I'm going to use. So, yeah, it's a good size sand. I like it. I like it. A lot of critters start living in it right away. You know, when I siphon this the sand to clean it, I find a lot of copepods and stuff in there, and also a lot of detritus. You know, like any sand will trap detritus, so that's out of the question. Beep beep. But yeah, that's the sand that I like to use. I also use a little bit of mud, miracle mud, or what they call miracle mud. But the one I've been using too, I started trying the Carib Sea one to see how it does in the tank. And so far, I mean, I haven't seen not much different on it. It's in there, so it's also, I do have a gallon over here. I'll show you guys what it look like, just in case you guys planning to get any mud for your tank. But this one, I don't know. Compared to the Miracle Mud, the bulk resupply sells, this one is just dirt. That's exactly what it is. Just plain dirt. It's black like dirt. So it don't look like nothing like mud. It look like they went outside or they went to Lowe's and pick up dirt and put it on a bottle and call it Miracle Mud. So yeah, but this is it's called Refugium Mineral Mud, so I don't know if it works good or not, but so far it haven't done nothing in the tank for me that I can say, okay, you know, that mud is amazing. Now the other Miracle Mud, the bulk resupply cells, that one is what I got back there. That one works. That one, the minute that I put it in the tank before, when I had it, like you see stuff reacting to it right away. Another one that I want to try is the forest, what is it, Aqua Forest one. The Aquamix boy on Parker's Reef, he did a video on it. And I like the way, even though it get your tank dirty for a couple of hours, maybe a day or so. But I want to try different things and, you know, not go crazy, because I like to try different things, but not too much either. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say. New things are good, but sometimes they're not good, so you gotta be careful. Salty! Yeah, I've been on already. Wow, 2 hours and a half. Jesus. And I still got like another hour if I keep live streaming. Because I got to remove all that out of there. And you know what? We could do it together. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Yes, let's do it. Might as well, right? yeah, because I'm getting the craving to smoke a cigarette, and since I quit, so might as well keep myself busy doing something. So now we're gonna do the biggest job of the day, which is I gotta get all that stuff out of there, so I gotta remove this egg crate out of here, so the corals can go more down, and that way I can add more corals in there around the areas. I got more space for more coral. That's the plan. At least that's the plan that I got. So I'm gonna connect this right here. And, oh, you know what? I don't need that there. I gotta clean that. What I need is the charger right here. This charger is what I need. And I gotta hurry up because I gotta do some cutting here later too. So while I make water, since I gotta pay attention to that, so let me connect the charger right here. But look, I don't even need the box. I got a USB right here that I can use. Then we connect this to the phone. Are we charging? Wow, 3% just in time. 3 people watching at 3%. Look at that. Good timing. My favorite number. My birthday is the 3rd. My son's birthday is the 3rd of July. So good timing. So now, oh, what I'm doing here. Hold on, guys. Because okay. Now you guys about to look at my ugly face for a little bit. Until I get this party started here. Well, I gotta go clean this joint so I can start removing stuff out of there. Oops, no cables in the water. And then I gotta, give me 1 second. Where I'm gonna throw this stuff at. Throw it in the backyard. No. Afuera tú no vas. No. I'm almost back. 1 second, guys. I'm back. So I gotta do a lot of things today, man. I gotta clean. I gotta organize all the stuff here. I gotta remove that ATO reservoir out of there because it's time for me to clean the cut water that has collected in the bottom. So that way when I add new one, I don't mind it in there, but probably that's why. I don't know. I don't want to jump into conclusions or why my salinity keep dropping in this tank. But all right, let me put stuff away where they belong. That way, I got stuff out of the way. Where is the stuff for this? See, I got stuff everywhere, guys. I got stuff everywhere. So this is my scraper. a blade. So hide the blade always. Don't leave the blade outside if you want to cut yourself. So a good idea for you guys to brush the rocks and stuff like that. This is what you used to paint. So this is used to be longer. So what I did, I cut the tip a little bit so it don't be that loose, and that way it get a little bit stiff but still not damage corals or nothing. So I use this one to clean the rocks. Nail clippers to frag some corals. And you know, that's how we do. That's how we do in the neighborhood. So, all right. So now, let me put this stuff away where it belongs. Cause, you see, I went over there and I still keep stuff in my hands. Oh man. Yeah, that's how I be doing sometimes. I go do something and then come back and still I didn't do what I was supposed to do over there. So a little bit of low light left, iodine, excuse me, not low light, iodine. So I'm gonna dump everything in there. So I appreciate you guys staying here with me all this time. I'm probably gonna leave it on my channel so you guys, you know, whoever don't get to watch it now can watch it later if you guys want to. I appreciate every single one of y'all for being here with me. I appreciate it. Great support for my journey quitting smoking. This is probably what I'm gonna be doing Sundays, maybe Thursday. Well, no, I'm going back to work regular this week now, coming up. Probably I do it Sunday. Sunday I do, you know, morning streams, doing the same thing, cleaning and aquarium maintenance. Probably do, you know, water testing, or if not, just give you guys an update on what exactly is going on. I don't want to do live stream where I'm just talking. I want to actually show you guys stuff happening, not just updates. You know, sometimes like we get caught up in the live streams and we just hear people talking and we forget to produce content for people, you know. And yeah, we gotta give people content so people have something to watch or something to learn from. Because so many things, like if I record everything I do to this tank, I can make a video about any little thing I do here. If I move a coral from one place to another, I can make a video about it because it's a reason why I did it, right? So it's stuff that people need to know. You know, if you move a coral, why you moved it. It's the flow, it's the light, it's to get him on your way when you're working on the tank. I mean, it's different things that's possible why you do things in the tank. So I'm gonna start making videos about anything and everything I do to the tank. Just so once is for my own documentation, so I can keep stuff that so I know exactly what changes I made, when I made them, why I made them, and also, you know, just do different things in the tank and why I'm doing them and the changes. Because if you guys look at the videos from the fragging time when I first made the first video about this tank, and now it's a total different system. You know, it has changed completely from the light to whatever I'm keeping inside, to the sump. The sump I started, what was it? It was a cube, a little cube. Now it's a 10-gallon, regular 10-gallon tank. The inside was all flat rack, egg crate, and now it's a rock. Used to be ZOAs, now it's SPS. So a lot of changes, and I didn't record none of it. I just gave you guys update, but I didn't record all those changes. So it's good for you to record them and have them in YouTube, so that way, like I say, you know, if anything goes wrong, you could go back and pinpoint what did you change that maybe lead to whatever is going on with the tank. So yeah, so now the job that I'm doing now is gonna be wet. It's gonna be a lot of toxin coming out of those zoas. So I think I'm gonna skip that today. I'm not gonna do it today. Cause I'm still off tomorrow. So this Sunday, tomorrow's the day off. So I can still do that tomorrow. And I gotta cut some hair. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move all these bottles out of here, except this one, because this one's the one that I've been dosing for now to keep the raising my alk. This one is from the haircuts, so this one gotta go over here. This one's empty. So you see, sometimes we keep stuff that we don't need. This stuff, I do not recommend to use this stuff unless it's a beer tank with no corals. When you have corals, it can kill your corals. Of course, you gotta use it the proper way and read the instructions, but I heard a lot of bad things, and one of my friends is going through it right now. So hopefully his tank comes back around. So this is empty. I could keep these 3 bottles there. This one, of course, to dip. This one is iodine. It's done. All right. If you guys read that, maybe I don't know. So if you read that, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a iodide or low dye. Low dye supplement for, I don't know. Low dye provides iodide. Yeah, so it's low dye. Provides iodide to reef inhabitant, although it's present in salt mix. That's why sometimes you gotta be careful while you dose, because mostly the salt mix, they already bring this stuff. So if you're dosing this and religiously doing water changes, so if you dose it and you do water changes, you add it more and more and more. And next thing you know, you overkilling your corals because you're dosing something too much. That happens to a lot of people because they don't read. They just use it because they saw somebody in the video and I said, I can use, like, an example, vibrance. All of a sudden, everybody started doing videos on this. I forgot who was the first person that I saw doing a video on this joint. And swearing by it that it works and blah, 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 blah. Next thing you know, everybody was making a video about it. And people went crazy with this product. I don't use it. It's still a full bottle, you know? Like, no. Like, you got to be careful. You got to be careful. When you mimic what other... Like, you got to understand your system and do not do what other people do in their tanks, because that's how you can crash your own reef tank, by mimicking what other people do in their tanks. So, yep, try to limit yourself and let nature do things. You know, don't try to be God and try to fix a problem that is not fixable with chemicals. This one, give me 1 second. So, I appreciate it so I I thank you, Salty, Ugly Mans, Aquamate, Thirsty Rabbit, Maris Crafting Creation. Thank you so much. You're probably the only one here right now. I appreciate you a lot. But yeah, I mean, if there's any other stuff you guys would love to see, I don't know. I could make videos about anything and everything I do here, and I think that's what exactly what I'm gonna start doing. Content, just produce content and show you guys any little change. If I move a screw from one side to the other, why I did it? You know, everything has to have a reason why we do things in our reef tank. And since my system is not a system that I bought already built, I built them myself, so it's changes and upgrades that I gotta do to it while it's progressing. So that's exactly what I'm gonna keep doing from now on, making a video about everything and anything I do to it. So stay tuned for a handful of videos that are coming from now on. So I want to thank you guys for being here with me and supporting me. I appreciate it. Like I said, there's more videos to come. I'm gonna finish the live streams because I got people that are calling me for a haircut. And yeah, I appreciate it so much. So thank you. And like I always say in my videos, see you guys in the next one. Hasta la próxima. Your boy Calezas out. See you guys. Thanks. Finish. This is done. How I stop. Finish it then.